Well, we're coming out to get ready to take care of the animals. It's 44 degrees right now. It's supposed to be 2 below in the morning and 5 below by 9 or 10 in the morning with 2 to 6 inches of snow. Gage, are you ready for the snow? Oh, he's just ready to go. So Gage, the older dog, like I told you, come on. Come on. He can't jump up there, so he gets some assistance in order to be able to travel.
You're welcome.
Alright, I guess they're not in there. The cows are ready. To get ready for this, they're going to have 2 rolls of hay. And when I get to the barn, I'll show you what I've done at the barn to get ready for them. Then I'll talk to you about a windbreak, what all they need to do to keep them going. So here we go. I'm going to go get a chain, put it in the side-by-side so we can hook to a salt feeder and bring it over for the herd, because we're going to have to lock them in one area of the field so they've got water and they've got a windbreak and all that. There's a chain here somewhere. There it is. Make sure and don't hit Gage on the way in. I'll get all that after I get hay put out and get the lot ready. The tractor tonight will have to be put behind the house where the wind can't hit it. And I'll also have to plug it up to where the block stays warm so it'll start. Diesels are not friendly to the cold weather, no matter what kind of diesel it is. Get to the barn, give you a better idea of what's going on over there. So we're getting ready to go into the field now. I've got 2 rolls of hay. One's going to be put in the lot here. I'll show you in just a second. The other one's going to be unrolled. Turn down George Jones, Still Doing Time. I know it was sinful. It'd be kind of hard for you to hear. So what we're going to do is put 1 roll in here. What about where that hay was before the cows got in here to eat? Having some camera trouble here. What the cows can do is they're going to be able to go in the barn right there, and there's a stall inside of there they can stand. Plus they're going to be able to be up here by buildings because the wind's going to be coming out of the west, and this will allow them to have a windbreak, at least more than what they would have in the field. If you can see the tree line down through there, we're going to feed them down there in the bottom. Because the wind's coming from behind us in the video, it'll allow all these trees to help them, and plus there's a creek right down here. We'll pick up that hay ring when we come back. Alright, we got our roll of hay. The herd's on its way. One thing I haven't gotten to show you is how we get the twine off this. This is not a bale that's got netting. I am not a fan of netting. I really don't see a use for it because it does nothing to protect the hay when it's out in the weather. This hay is stored indoors, so there's no reason for me to have netting. But I know some farmers that actually net it and store it inside, which makes absolutely no sense to me. But then again, I'm not paying for it. You can see there's a ton of twine on this thing. You'll really be able to see it here in a minute when I get it off. They'll start running about when they get past the pond and down here by these gates, I'd say. Until then, this is my chance to get the twine off without getting stomped into the ground. They don't mean to hurt you. They just do a lot of butting of each other. That one's hooked to something. See if I can't sit this down before the herd gets here. And maybe you might be able to see what's going on. There's a cow manure pile. A lot of twine, but again, that's 1,000 pounds of hay that's holding together. So it looks like the girls are here. Heard a guy say one time, this is the only job that you'll ever go to that this many ladies are happy to see you. I know, bad joke. Farm humor. I think I'm gonna leave that over here. Mindy can pick that up, or I'll help her find it when she gets over here. Take care of that. And get to see the cows up close now. Okay, nobody stomp me or kill me while I'm back here. They do get a little excited. Somebody's been in the mud. Either that or y'all had a paint party. Alright, back in the tractor. Hopefully I've solved this problem. What I wanted to show you now, not number 42, she just wants to be on camera, is the creek we've got here. It's really blessed us all the years that we farmed this land, which I'm third generation. My boys will be fourth. Hopefully that creek is moving enough to where when I come back in the morning, you'll get to see it in the morning. Because I'm going to have to drive a tractor up through it to bust it so they have water. Okay, we've still got more hay problems. Yeah, here we go again, one more time. Oh, if I put it down, I think we're past the string disaster, or twine disaster. What happened, I'm sure, was twine didn't start, so I had to go back into the bin row and get more twine to start. So that covered up the first existing twine. Either that or one of the sides didn't start. Could be a myriad of things. All the same end result though. This thing backwards, it starts unrolling again. So who knows? We might have to hook to it again. Whatever it takes. Creek still goes on down through here. It comes out of the wooded area up here, which is a neighbor. I think it's called Long Branch. I never knew what the name was until about 4 or 5 years ago. I got with the Water Conservation Department to help with some stuff on the farm here. And then they gave it a name. Counting. 57 are back here. So that's the magic number you want to come up to. Watch out there, Gray. Ooh. Got a little nip. Oh, there's Rico and Jenny.
See, I'm a farm dog, aren't you?
One will do.
Okay.
So the pond's not froze right now, but obviously it's going to be. Cows, no one said they were the brightest in the world, and they will walk right out on it. Old cows will. Mostly new ones, but old cows will. And then that's a bad situation. If they do get out, they usually die of hypothermia. I've had a couple do that, not get on the water, but or the ice, but they have died of hypothermia getting in the water. Tractor. I'll grab that ring up there and then I'll get the roll of hay and put in it. Yeah, we'll walk down there and find him. There's a good hole of water right here. Not only for the cows, but to clean my boots. Rico and Jenny. Rico, are you in the mood to be petted? Oh, no sense in putting hay out. Rico just eats wood. Hey, boy. Hey. Say hi. Say hi. Rico Suave. Big old ears. And that's Jenny. We'll find her out there once he hears her. It'll be like a blue light special at Kmart. Guess I just dated myself. That's how old I am. I think a blue light went out years ago. See if we can't look at some cows here on the way. Give you a little information. Here's the bull that I was telling you about a few minutes ago. Here's Red right here. This is the one that rolled in on me a minute ago.
Come on. Drive through.
Drive through. Come on. I petted him.
Here's Maisie.
Maisie's wanting feed. She'll get some feed tomorrow. Here he comes. Mouth full of food and coming for his bottle.
What you got here? You got some hay?
So this calf was born about 2 or 3 months ago, and he was born on the pond dam. I saw the mama bawling at the water and ran down there as quick as I could, and he was about 6 inches away from the water. Obviously, he would have got in there and drowned. But that's not where he got his name. He got his name because his mama was limited on milk, so he just kept hitting every cow he could to try to get milk. He'd usually get kicked. If he didn't get kicked, he got a few drinks and had to move on, so that's how he got his name Drive Through. He's a registered bull, so I think I'm actually going to put that on his papers. That bottle holds 2 quarts, which is a half gallon of milk, and he drank it that fast.
Oh, come on, buddy.
Now he's going to go try to find Mama.
Where's Mama? I know you want Mama now, don't you?
There's Mama down there, that red one.
Usually not far behind.
On the right side, the calf just walked in front of. Here's a registered bull right here we just weaned. We'll raise him up, get sound checks done on him, and try to get him to a new owner and find him some girls. That cow right there is called Mustache. You look at her face, it's not hard to figure out why. This cow here just goes back through the years when Papa ran the farm, and the Charolais that was here. Charolais are good cattle, but they've definitely got a different temperament. Hey, Maisie. And when you get in the barn with one, you're going to want to know where you are and where they are. That's her baby down there Mindy's walking in front of. It's a good looking heifer. I'll probably end up keeping her. Alright, she seems to be doing that. I'm going to get up here and get things ready at the barn. I'll come back to this same place in the morning. There's Flower. I named her that because her mom pooped on her after I went and bought her and brought her home. She's looking a little skinny. The reason she is because she's still got 2 twins on her. And they'll probably weigh 350 pounds apiece. And I wanted to wean them. But then this storm's coming, so I couldn't do it. As soon as I get them off of her, she'll come right back. We'll pick up some pounds. There's another registered bull there. Yearling bull. Alright, got the ring on a roll of hay. Now I'm going to give you a little insight as to what we're doing up here. That trough's got about half a thing of water, a quarter. They might drink it tonight. If they don't, it's going to definitely be froze by tomorrow, so that's not going to do them any good. But what I'm hoping they'll do, they're going to come up here and get that roll of hay. And I've left that gate open, and I've left this gate open here. We'll shut that gate there. And this whole barn can act as a break. And I was going to originally allow them up in here, but I don't think I'm going to now. Cows get inside of somewhere and they start butting on each other, which means they knock each other around. And they tear up some. So I don't think I'm going to let them in here. And you know, to be honest with you, you can give them everything that they can go in, but 9 times out of 10 they won't even do it. Because just the way they're designed, they're so hardy that they don't even need this stuff. But I'd feel bad if something happened to one of them and I didn't try to take every precaution I could. Oh, we didn't, I forgot it, didn't I? We can put it up here. That'll get them in here more. That's a good idea. So I'm not going to let them up in there. I think they'll just butt each other. But they still do have this little area right here. And they got all this right here. Did I have 2 gloves? Oh, yeah. I did. But then I didn't. But now I do. I do. Here, let's put it in this trough right here. The rain's over, I think. No, that's just trace mineral salt for them. Put out different salts at different times of the year when we get to that point on. So I left that open down there. They can come up in there, and they can come up in here. They don't have much room in there, but still, it gives them more area. Yeah. All right, so pull forward, and I'll shut this gate. That's it until we see them in the morning. Oh, I should have put a patent on this. Way to tie the gate. That definitely needs updated. All right, back at the house. I already took it. I took it. Alright, so here's what we're going to do. I went ahead and brought a cord around here. If we have electric in the morning, this will be great. If we don't, we'll just have to get the generator going in the middle of the night to make sure we have electric in the house, because if we don't, won't be any more videos. That'll be the end of me, unless the kids take over, which I doubt. So that's a block heater, just a plug that goes inside the engine where the antifreeze is, and to keep the engine block warm, make it turn over a whole lot simpler. Ooh, got some serious mud on the stick here. It's not plugged in yet. I'll get up in the middle of the night and plug it up. She's going to plug the buggy, or set the buggy out there in the building. I looked at these cows earlier today. Those new cows I bought last night. You saw the video on them. We vaccinated the calves. They're over there. So they'll have that hay down in the morning to nothing. And I'll have to get a new roll in there because it's going to be so cold on them. It really doesn't matter how cold it gets. As long as they have food and they have water, they'll be fine. You'll see snow on their backs in the morning. And that means that they're regulating their heat, and that's exactly what we want to do. He's already been fed. No, I'm hoping that they come up after it's frozen and we can get them in there and maybe trap them. Oh, they've been having a gale time all day where there's no ice on it. So my dad's got a pine tree in his yard we got from eastern Kentucky, and I went over and got some pine needles, which work really well because they're hollow, and got that in Gage's house. So when he comes out, he's not going to be out here a lot the next 2 or 3 days, but I'm still trying to figure out how to keep him in the house and him not poop. Yeah, that's a problem. All right, I think we've got about everything done until tomorrow. So be safe, and I'll see you tomorrow.